For 24 years, the U.S. Navy dumped radioactive waste into the shoreline lining the Bayview Hunters Point. 47,000 steel drums, each holding 55 gallons of hazardous radioactive waste, were dumped and sunk to the bottom of the Gulf of the Farallones, the ocean that lines San Francisco. This waste was the product of tests conducted by the Naval Radiological Defense Laboratory, which meant the U.S. Navy was maintaining, repairing, and decontaminating warships that had been used for nuclear weapon tests during the Cold War. In 1974, the surrounding area was placed on an industrial reserve. Hazardous chemicals and low-level radiological contamination were found and identified throughout the Bayview Hunters Point coast. In 1989, Hunters Point was declared a Superfund site, meaning it was hazardous enough to be declared a space required to be cleaned by the government. Tetra Tech, a company hired by the U.S. Navy to clean up the site, was exposed to have faked 49% of the cleanup. According to their data, their work had signs of manipulation and false information. An independent review done by the EPA states that actually 97% of the cleanup data is unreliable and should not be trusted. The people who made this mess have no intention of cleaning it up. A deep clean of San Francisco streets was conducted when China's President Xi Jinping and Joe Biden attended the APEC summit. Deep clean really just meant displacing homeless residents from the surrounding area and calling in thousands of law enforcement officers to protect them from San Francisco. San Francisco is becoming increasingly inhabitable. San Franciscans are displaced, hidden, and poisoned by our leaders, and despite this, it's in our blood to thrive. What can I ask someone to understand what this city means to them? How do you put San Francisco into words? I've always been enamored by this city. I know I'll never be able to truly capture it. Really, I don't want to, because the word capture means to catch, take, or gain control, and you don't do that to something you love. This city, through my eyes, is the smell of the sidewalk heating up before school. How the sidewalk formed a ramp for me and my scooter the morning after the tree fell on our street. It's walking to the corner store and it always smelling like grape Swisher Sweets and cooking onions. San Francisco is dancing above sewage water, watching your friends DJ out the back of a U-Haul, the generator sounding like it's gonna explode. I show the people I love to what I call my favorite spot here. We sit on the short end of the bow and arrow statue by the Embarcadero, watch as the bridge dances in its reflection on the bay. White tusks of light, plenty of them, sparkle for us. Leaving this city scares me. I'm moving across the country for school in a few months, and I am just as fearful as I am excited. Without San Francisco, I have no home, and I fear when I return I won't recognize it. Resentment will disguise my mourning, and I'll say this city isn't the same, because it won't be. I'll justify my judgment of this change because really I was just hurt I wasn't there to see it. I know I'll live in the comfort of the past, through the pain of it too. I want the city to know we are proud of our home. Emmett, who are you?
They call me Emmett Solomon Schaefer.
What do you love about San Francisco?
I love everything about it. I don't know. I like the people. I like the scenery. I like the amount of things to do. It's a never-ending cornucopia of options.
It's a nebulous void, perhaps.
A nebulous void.
Do you want the mini one?
Yeah, I'll take the mini.
A couple Henny bottles, foot on the throttle. If you see me on Instagram, don't ask me to follow. This Bobby Womack got me feeling like I should've went to school or something. And I'm moving something. Now back to the block called Filmo. Homie, for real though, time to get some real dough. Feel me? I'm stingy like leprechauns gold when I strike a pose. Money making, don't have no friends. A couple Henny bottles, foot on the throttle. If you see me on Instagram, don't ask me to follow. When I hear this beat, it remind me of Cuban link chains, Wu-Tang Clarks and all the dope things. Rolling blunts like your name Fidel Castro. Jumping out the Dodge Ram with the photo. Take a photo without the Kodak smile. I like to bury your phone straight into the ground. A couple Henny bottles, foot on the throttle. If you see me on Instagram, don't ask me to follow.